Welcome to Monday Motivation. I'm Tom Connolly, your local leadership coach. This week we have two very important days of commemoration and celebration. And one is Veterans Day on the 11th, and then the next one, actually the day before that, is the Marine Corps birthday. And so I want to talk a little bit about both of those. First off, Veterans Day. Veterans Day is a very special day for our nation. Only 7% of the American population has ever served in the armed forces. And those veterans chose to write a blank check up to and payable with their lives if that was necessary. And originally, Veterans Day was commemorated as Armistice Day in World War I. It was the end of World War I, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, and that was to commemorate all the soldiers, Marines that had died in World War I. But over time, Veterans Day has changed and it's been modified, and now, so instead of Armistice Day, we have Veterans Day that we celebrate and we commemorate all of the veterans who've served in the armed forces in any conflict. And those that have fallen, we commemorate on Memorial Day. So that's an important day. Unfortunately for me, it falls the day after my birthday. Well, not my birthday, but the birthday of the Marine Corps, and on 10 November. And all of those of us, the 0.8% of the population that's ever served as a Marine, well, we'll be celebrating on the 10th of November because it's our tradition. And we will celebrate and we will commemorate our fallen as well. Prior to 1921, there was no standard celebration of the Marine Corps, but the greatest Marine ever, Lieutenant General John Archer Lejeune, established a Marine Corps order in 1921, and we read that order every year, and we celebrate. So for all my brothers and sisters, I'm going to read you the General Lejeune's order. On November 10th, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousand men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 90 of the 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war, and in the long eras of tranquility at home, generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres and in every corner of the 7 seas, that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion, until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we have also received from them the eternal spirit which has animated our Corps from generation to generation and has been the distinguishing mark of the Marines in every age. So long as that spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past, and the men of our nation will regard us as worthy successors to the long line of illustrious men who have served as the soldiers of the sea since the founding of our Corps. Major General John A. Lejeune, 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps. Happy 246th Marines. If you know a Marine, Tell him happy birthday this week. And while we do a great job in Texas of thanking our veterans, let's be a little more emphatic this week. Thank you to our veterans. May God bless the United States. And success to the Marines. I'm Tom Conley.